EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Jets.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Chimere Dike, 65 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos.
Richardson working from the gun. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Richardson to throw off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70, 70. 19 right. 65, 18. Buffalo 18. 19, 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Warriors, 60 Maverick, 60, 79.
Richardson out of the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Warren. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 4. 34-yard line.
Richardson going to move him around. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And
he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now it's Richardson. That is caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And now they'll shift things around.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson looking to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Prescott. Completed to Hyatt. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. The defense, they bought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Yeah! There we go. All right, hey. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 47.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Cade York on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
18. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 60.
Richardson going to change the play here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
18. Movement. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll get this off to Taylor. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Pass all 80. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Again, it's Richardson. And he gets this one to Burks. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Now, 77 Wolves.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger. Top 19. 19 Pioneer.
Here Richardson yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Jets 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's complete to DK. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Second and 6.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on second and 6. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. Here we go. Kill.
Now Prescott. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
They'll throw again. Prescott. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Here we go. 46. 26.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Kill. Hey, 47. Yeah. 48. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott to throw it. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Jets are once again back in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ready, set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now an audible here into something else. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
79 Broncos.
Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, All that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Buffalo 18. 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
60, 18, Pioneer, 60 Bobcat, 60, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
In motion right, that's Burks. Now Richardson back to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 60 back.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. Here's Richardson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man complete. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy,
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Richardson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
To try again after the sack. Richardson to the right side, complete to Taylor. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson going to move him around. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A short one there, caught by Warren. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets, not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll change things up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Richardson. Open man, the tight end Warren. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Slide for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Colts 28, Jets 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all...
Well, the defense loses him. It's complete.
Down the right sideline. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Okay, York on now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Colts 28, Jets 24. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson going to change the play here.
79.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one downfield to Burks. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jets 24. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Yeah. We're going to 50. We're going 40. Go ahead, 80.
Here's Prescott. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
Here we go 40. Yeah. Here we go kill. Here we go kill.
Paul want to give up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Now Prescott.
at the 46-yard line.
Hyatt there to grab it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Prescott. There's Hall bringing in another one. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 18.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Throwing. Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air again, Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 15. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
18 Cardinal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jets 24. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 'Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Third down and 6. Here's Prescott. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson going to move him around.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That complete to Downs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they're audible to something else.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19. Panther and left, Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Colts.
On the jump. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Back, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Cowboys, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawks 70, 7 Pirates, Warriors 70.
Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 8, Mustang. Ready.
Again, it's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Colts are champions of the AFC as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.